This just went viral on Reddit. AITA for not putting in enough work around the house? So I currently live with my father and his new wife he married last year. I'm a 22-year-old part-time community college student who is paying for his own classes through my full-time construction laborman position that regularly has me working 12-hour shifts 6 to 7 days a week. I pay for and cook my own meals, mow the lawn every week, do my own laundry. I attend 2 classes during semester, roughly 8 to 10 hours a week plus management projects. However, this new stepmom says I'm lazy and entitled because I don't do more housework when I'm not at work. She says that she regularly does so much more work than me since she's always cleaning the floors and furniture, doing everyone else's laundry. I have 2 sisters, 14 and 17, plus my father, cooking, shopping, and she also assists my father with his local store which is open 48 hours a week, roughly about how often she is there. She also does a lot of sewing, making stuff for craft shows. She may do more that I do not see as I am rarely around the house. Comment your verdict below. Follow for more. The most satisfying story on Reddit right now. Adult was being a terrible drunk, so we called his mom to come and pick him up. Just a quick one: years ago I was at a party where a guy in his late 20s got too drunk and accused another mate of stealing his dad's records. Backstory is that years before this went down, a friend borrowed some records off of his mate's dad. He returned them, but the dad didn't remember him returning them and it caused issues. Fast forward to the party. The son of the guy whose dad lent this other guy the records starts being a bit of a drunk peanut and carrying on about the records. Everyone has a mate who shouldn't drink and this was one of them. It gets pretty aggressive and we all had enough. So, we called his mom, explained that his son was being a bit of a peanut and needs to be dealt with. So at 2:30 in the morning there's a drunk adult guy getting lectured and picked up by his mom. The look on his face when his mom walks through the door was priceless. Drop a fire if that was satisfying. Follow for more. The most satisfying story on Reddit right now. Pretend my sister's account is yours? I'll prove it's not. So, many years ago, at a summer camp, my sister was playing a game on a computer that required a login. When the staff had all the kids switch, a glitch wouldn't let her log out. The next round, a girl known for lying got on the computer, and when asked, claimed my sister's account was hers. I think I might have been in a different area, but I went over there, and decided to call her bluff. I knew my sister's password, so on another computer, I logged in and said, "If this is your account, how come I can do?" and I said this as the platform let me in. The girl got in trouble after that, which all the other kids were glad about, as there was finally concrete proof of her being a liar. It's so petty now, but I felt like that one guy in the meme with his friends all going crazy around him. LOL, I was so proud at the time. Just wanted to share this, was a funny memory. LOL. Drop a fire if that was satisfying. Follow for more. The most satisfying story on Reddit right now. Airport SkyClub. We were on a layover at the SkyClub lounge and looking for seats. Walked by this 6'2" man with his shoes off and his feet propped up on his carry-on, blocking the seats across from him and his wife. We walked by and I said we won't be sitting there. Out of the corner of my eye I caught him with a shitty smirk to his wife. I walked our asses right back and said, "We will sit here." We parked our asses right in the high backs across from them and he quickly pulled in his carry-on, put on his shoes, and his wife just carried on with her inane banter on her phone. She clearly loved the sound of her own voice. He was trying to get comfortable as I took up every inch of the floor space in front of my seat with my carry-on and my feet. After about 60 minutes they decided to make it for the door. I loved every minute of it. He was the same insecure youths I ran into in the men's room when we first arrived. I hope he got to stretch those legs before his next flight. Drop a fire if that was satisfying. Follow for more. The most satisfying story on Reddit right now. Bathroom cleaning revenge. One night my husband and I went on a double date with a new friend and her boyfriend. Me and her went to the restroom, and I noticed she didn't flush before leaving her stall. When I asked why, she said it's not her bathroom, so she doesn't have to worry about cleaning it. After dinner, the 4 of us went back to her place to hang out for a bit. While there, I made as big a mess in her bathroom as possible, didn't flush the toilet, left toilet paper on the floor, splashed water on her mirror, and me and my husband left. She called me later that night and asked me about the mess in the bathroom. I repeated her words from earlier that night to her, and hung up. Needless to say, we are not friends anymore. Drop a fire if that was satisfying. Follow for more. The most satisfying story on Reddit right now. I put rotting chicken in the hallway bin so my neighbor would close her door. My neighbor across the hall in my apartment building wouldn't stop leaving her door wide open and playing loud music all the time, so instead of closing it for her to open it again every 5 minutes, I took my past due chicken in my fridge and threw it in the garbage can in the hallway, about 10 feet from her door. I did this on a Friday afternoon because there are no staff to take out the common space trash for weekends. It stunk. She kept her door closed after that. Drop a fire if that was satisfying. Follow for more.